So, years ago, I heard a phrase and I didn't know what that meant. And it said the player was in the ballad. And what that really means, as I've gotten older and grown into that idea, is that there is a lot of space in a ballad. It's slower, it's moody, there's layers. And with that idea comes a lot of responsibility. Your sense of time has to be really good. You have to understand where to come in. And that was a fun little run through that I did with a friend of mine's song, Foolin' Me. That's Sonia Tetlow. And I will provide a link to this tune. She's a friend of mine in Atlanta. And a lot of mutual friends, we all play on each other's records and gigs. And I really enjoy making music with all those guys. They're really great folks. And really good songs. I like showcasing local things, me being a songwriter myself. So I thought, this would be cool to do a playthrough of someone's song that you may not be exposed to any other way. And this is a great tune. So what I was doing there was I was doing some things with delay and reverb and everything. So I've got like some huge trails. And now I've got my secondary camera on my pedal board, and you can see what's going on here. So, I basically used the Jazzmaster. Now this has Flatwounds. Flatwounds can still have a real biting tone and some presence, especially these. These are TI jazz swings, Tomastic Infeld, 11 gauge. So with this, I pretty much had a pretty sparse effect palette. So I had the freak out on, and then when I did a solo, I stepped on my trusty feedback booster. And I didn't use it for feedback, I used it for a mid boost. Now, the bread and butter of this is, especially with the Jazzmasters, you can do two different sounds. You can have presets with the rhythm circuit, lead circuit. And for those of you that don't know, you can get a darker tone and roll back the volume here. So I had everything wide open. It's just that it has a different resistor value in here, so it makes it darker and it goes on the neck pickup only. So that is when the vocal is present. I don't want to get in the way of that too much, right? I want to play with the vocal. I want to dance around it. I want to do some fills. Now, this is a fully produced track anyway, so there's people doing some really tasteful fills anyway. So I got to figure out, okay, where's the vocal? Somebody's already doing tasteful fills, but I want to do something that adds to it, but just sprinkle, little bit of sprinkles. You're cooking. You throw a little extra something in there where you taste the dish. You're like, what is that? Maybe smoked paprika. That's a nice little thing to throw a quarter of a tablespoon in. So for the verses, I'm wanting to stay out of the way, and I want to be rolled back a little bit, tucked in frequency-wise. And then on the when I want to jump out, I'm going to jump on the lead circuit, and I'm already preset to my treble pickup, and I'm wide open here too. The least amount of things to go wrong when you're going back and forth, the better. So everything's full on, even though I mess with volume and tone a lot. So you can mess with volume and tone a lot with these options. And then, a flick of a switch, you're back to hanging out with the rest of the support cast. You step out, you say your lines like an actor. You know where your mark is. You say your lines, and you pull back, and you're part of the ensemble again, right? So. Now, if you'll listen, you'll hear those delay trails go way back there. I like using a lot of delay. The slower the tempo and the more sparse the tune, the longer the delay, the longer the reverb. And then I have that on a switch, on an expression pedal over here off to the side. This is my science project pedal. This is what I put together. I put things on it and take them off. It depends on my mood, what I'm working on. So this is a really, this is like something you'd build in high school in woodshop, but it works. It's 2 tiers. It works. It's fine. So I took the freak out off. Now I have my freak out set to where there's a little bit of a boost for gain, because it will put these notes into feedback. So here's the freak out. Now, if I go to the treble pickup, that is a whole new frequency range being played with, and it will make the freak out react different and grab different notes, because those frequencies open the envelope in the freak out. It will behave differently. Check this out. I didn't touch a thing on the pedal. It's all about the guitar. The guitar is like a driver, a controller, like a MIDI keyboard. The guitar is a controller for the effects. I love that stuff. Now I can take a pretty, it's just, kind of edge of breakup sound, but trebly, because of the pickup I'm choosing. Now I'm going to turn on the feedback booster. So I'm using 2 different pedals to give me feedback. So the freak out sends its feedback generated signal to the feedback booster, and when the feedback booster is the most misunderstood pedal, and I'm glad that people don't understand how to use it, because people wouldn't call me to do session work. But I'm going to show you, right? So yeah, it's the mid bump. So the freak out song. That's the mid boost. Now here's with the feedback activated. So, yeah, swells, different pickups, effects, delay, all kinds of cool stuff. And I didn't even touch on the other pedals. Those would be for different tunes. This song doesn't need ghost peppers. It doesn't need, powdered cocoa. It's kind of a straight up just little hints of spices and flavors. You don't want to overpower the dish. So hopefully these things will help you out. And here's a full playthrough of the tune. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Sitting on top of the world, you can't stop thinking how you're gonna fall. There ain't no escaping the risks I've been taking, seeing just how far I